So, just hear me out. But my mom is a giant tsundere.
違いしないでよね。別に荒木くんのことが心配なわけじゃないんだから。
So I don't know if my mother knows what the term affection really means. Because growing up, she never gave me hugs, and she never told me she loved me, and I was just like, my mom actually just hates me. I get it, dude. I was a bad kid growing up. I spilled a lot of drinks. I never ate my vegetables. My mom just hates me. But over time, as I grew up, I kind of realized that my mom is really just a giant tsundere. Like a giant tsundere. So for those of you that don't know what a tsundere is, let me read you the definition really quick. It is a Japanese term for a character development process that depicts a person who is initially cold, but gradually shows a warmer, friendlier side over time. So let me give you a little background on what I mean. So my mom, I don't know if her mother never hugged her as a child, but I am a very affectionate person. I love to give hugs and I love to tell people that I care about them, and that's my mom. I love her to death, even though she has been a little rocky in the past, and I accept it, okay? But she never really did the same for me. But growing up, that kind of changed, and it all kind of started when I moved to college, and when my mother discovered social media. So when I first left for college, I was expecting the waterworks to come out. I was like, my mom's gonna weep. She's gonna finally realize that she loves me so much, and she's gonna be like, Brian, don't leave. I'm gonna miss you so much. But when I left for college, let me tell you, this is what happened. A reenactment of what happened. Bye, I'll see you around. And I'm like, bye, Mom. I'll miss you. And I just left. And I would, in my freshman year of college, I really didn't get to visit much. And, man, oh man, it was rough for me. I really missed my mother. And I was just thinking, she better be missing me back home too, or I'm gonna be pissed. Over the years, things have subtly changed, and I really didn't realize it until, just last week. So, I noticed this like a year ago. When I would leave, my mom would I would say, "Hey mom, I'm going back to school, I'll see you around." And I'll walk up to her and she'll give me a pat on the shoulder and say goodbye. And I'm like, wow, I get a goodbye now. Okay, I'm pretty psyched. Let's go. We get a goodbye now. Let's go. And this actually happened last week. This is when it really kind of hit me. I was like, whoa, what the heck? I came back home for the week because I like to go back every 1 or 2 weeks or so. It's only an hour away from home. But I went back home and it was Sunday, and I was like, oh, I got to get back to where I work at, and my house in my college town. And I told my mom, hey, I'm leaving. And she's like, why are you leaving? And I'm just like, oh my God, I just want to give you a giant hug, Mom. Yeah, I call my mom Mom as well, not really Mom. But that really hit me a little deep inside, because I just, I really appreciate that she actually does care for me. And she doesn't show it that often. She really doesn't. And it's very subtle. And I have to look between the lines to see. But I know my mom cares about me. At least now I do. I was actually a really, excuse my language, but shitty kid growing up, because my mom never hugged me or anything. So I was just like, my mom hates me. My mom actually hates me. And I was just kind of mean to my mom. And I wish I could go back and just be like, stop it. She really cares about you. And I wish I could do that, but I can't. But now I know, so I'm not a lot nicer to my mom. I know I care for her very much now. And she just does a lot for me. And here's actually something that will really help my story. So here, look at this real quick. It says, oh, I guess you can't read it. It says, salty eggs ready to eat with a little smiley face. These are 2 smiley faces my mom tried to draw. This was a few months ago during the quarantine, and my friends and family, it was my brother, my sister, and 2 of my friends came up, and my mom gave me a little care package, and she knows one of my favorite foods to eat are these boiled eggs she makes. And this was on top of the sign. She gave me a bunch of food because I'm a terrible cook and I missed her cooking. And she brought a lot of food back, and I just wept, honestly. I just wept. I couldn't believe that she would go all that way for me. And what really got me was I'm sorry, I'm choking up a little bit thinking about it, was what really got me was my best friend told me, he's just like, make sure he's okay over there, you know, make sure he eats a lot, and, you know, just, you know, stays well over there, because at the time, I was just so alone. I felt mentally really alone, because I was quarantined in my house, and I don't really get to see any family, so I was stuck in my room for what felt like an eternity, and it was like a month went by of like no social interaction, of me just missing my family, and my mental state being at an all-time low. So I just felt really bad, and then my mom and my family came and, you know, they gave me this, and I'm literally gonna keep this forever. I'm gonna keep this sticky note that says salty eggs ready to eat, smiley face, forever. I'm gonna cherish that for the rest of my life, because I think that was a sign, another sign to me, that my mother really loves me. And while she is a big tsundere, while she won't give me hugs, while she won't tell me she loves me, I know she cares really deep down, and I really care about her as well. Like, just so you guys know, when I see my mom, she's just like, you better eat so you don't get fat. And I'm just like, yep, I won't, Mom. You better stop eating unhealthily, Brian, or you're gonna get fat. And I'm just like, I know, Mom. She's really hot to me sometimes. Like, she's really, whoa, that came out wrong. She is like really harsh. Oh my God, don't clip that, please. But yeah, I think that's really all for this story. I actually really, like, when I think about my mother, I think very happy thoughts now. It didn't used to be that way. We definitely had our rough patches, but now, as a full-grown adult male at 22 years old, I appreciate her. I appreciate her. So tell me, have you guys ever had like a similar experience with your mom or your dad, where you didn't know if they loved you, question mark, you know? And hey, if you actually enjoyed this story, I would really appreciate if you subscribed down below or in the bottom right hand corner, because I do these every week. These story times are one of the highlights of my week, so I really hope you're enjoying them as much as I am, because these are fun. These are fun, just reminiscing, talking, and just, you know, chewing the fat. That's a southern saying, so you might not know what that means. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please subscribe, because I would love for you to see more of these story times with me. But with that out of the way, I think that's really all I have for you today. I really appreciate everything you guys do for me, and I really am enjoying this YouTube journey. They say that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life, and I 1000% believe that now, because every time I get to do these videos for you guys, it doesn't feel like work. It just feels like lucky. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, BriThi, your local anime YouTuber, signing off for now. Catch you in the next video, alright? Goodbye!